Hello, I'm Mark Mitchell. Today I'd like to talk to you about what I call my rules of market share in building materials. So I'm a very visual person, so I always like to look at things visually. So for example, let's take a look and say that this is all of the homes built um, uh, in the U.S., or this could be all of the architects or all the home builders, however you want to look at it. And I had a client who one time of a major building material company, and I asked him, he wanted to, of course, grow his sales, as all my clients do. I asked him, what percentage of homes that are built today are using your type or category of product? And he told me that that was 25% of the market was using his type of product. Excuse my penmanship. And so that means 75% of them were not using his product. I asked him, of the 25%, what share of that do you have? And he told me that he had 65% of that. And that he has two competitors, so I asked him what their share was. And one competitor was 25%, and the other was 10%. Okay? And every time I talked with him, he was obsessed with these two competitors, particularly the one at 25. He was obsessed with them. He wanted to, all he focused on was, how do I take their customers or keep them from getting one of mine, but mainly he was aggressively after them. And he directed his salespeople that way. When he looked at marketing recommendations and trade show booths and so forth, they were all like, why are we better than this? And his real opportunity for growth was here. But he was focused on here. So I see so many times when you can, a building material company can get focused on their competition that they aren't looking at the bigger picture. So if you are the market leader, then if you have, I would say, depends on how it's broken out, but certainly as you approach 40% market share, certainly anything 50 or above, your whole goal should be to grow the use of your product. Don't worry about your competition. Don't worry if you're creating some business for them, because you're going to get the bulk of it. If you are the smaller person, then you should be definitely not building the market, but going after your competition. So if you're the biggest person, had the biggest share, grow the whole category. If you're the smaller one, then yes, you want to be chipping away at this person. And you'll frustrate this person, but hopefully he will stay focused, and you won't take him off his game, which would be to grow this. So as you're looking at how to grow your sales, think about where. It's very easy to get drawn in and pay too much attention to the competition, particularly if they're smaller than you, because you look at them and you can get frustrated, and you can think they're not truthful, or they're not the most ethical business people, and get all focused on that. It's just not fair. Don't worry about that. Worry about where the bigger opportunity is, and grow the market. So I hope that was helpful about thinking about how to grow your sales when it comes to thinking about the role of market share. And just one more thing. If you're interested in how my advisory services can help you grow your sales, please contact me to learn more.